على الصلاة حي على حي على الفلاح حي على
Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen wa salatu wa salamu ala nabiyyina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa ashabihi wa azwajihi ajma'in. Amma ba'd, fa'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Rabbi zidni ilman ajma'in inshallah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala increase in all of us knowledge. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Nice to see you, brothers and sisters. We'll just revise yesterday's lesson. This is the main theme of the lesson. Adarthu Saminu, lesson number 8, in which we are learning in detail what nouns are definite, and how to identify them. Okay, brothers and sisters. So here we have 7 categories of noun. All damair, whether they are marfu, or mansub, or majroor, they are all definite. We just remember that. They are definite. And then alamu. What is alamu? Proper nouns. In English we say proper nouns. They are always definite. All the names of people, places, they are all definite. All demonstrative pronouns. Hada, hazihi, dhalika, tilka, haulai, ulaika. These are all definite. Okay. And then al-ismul mawsula. Allazi, allati, alladhina, allati. These are all definite. And then al-muhalla bil-al. Remember this word, al-muhalla. What is the meaning of al-muhalla? Decorated with, adorned with. You decorate something. You decorate a noun with al, and it becomes definite. Fine, brothers and sisters. And then al-mudaf ala marifa. When the mudaf ilayhi is marifa, mudaf is definite. Okay, brother? And then an-nakiratul maqsudatu. What is the meaning of maqsudatu? Aimed at. Aimed at. It's an indefinite noun, but it is aimed at by using harfu nida. Bin nida, by calling. So then that indefinite noun becomes definite. Ya waladu. Ya rajulu. No, rajulun is any man. But when you say Ya rajulu, then that is one particular man you are calling. So Ya waladu, Ya rajulu. Or you can even say Ya Muhammadu, but Muhammad was already definite. So Ya did not really make any difference to it. But remember this. Now, I will quickly revise the lesson. And then you will have to immediately underline with pencil or highlighter where are the definite nouns and where are the indefinite nouns. And if they are definite, in which category they come? Are you with me, brothers and sisters? So it gives you a lot of practice. Al-Mushtari, the buyer. Al-Mushtari. Is it definite? Why? You will say Al-Muhalla bi-Al. Then you will describe it. Al-Muhalla bi-Al. Al-Ladayka. Is ka definite? Why? Because it is damir. You will say damir. Aklamun, of course it is indefinite. Do you have pens? If we go into a store and we ask, do you have pens? Or do you have ball pens? Do you have pencils, ink pen, etc., etc. Sahibul mahal. So what will you say? Al-mudafu ala marifa. Sahib is definite. Why? Because it is mudaf to the marifa. Naam, ladayna, aklamun, hibrin. Aklamu hibrin. So hibrin is indefinite, so aklamu is indefinite. Wa aklamun, of course it is indefinite. Jafatun, that's the naat. We have ink pens and ball pens. Now, this book was written 40 years ago. The ink pens were very popular at that time. Now it's an obsolete thing. Nobody uses ink pen, Parker 51, there was the prized pen once upon a time, Fine, brothers and sisters. So, ladayna, na definite. Why? It's a damir. You will say ad-damir. Very good. Al-mushtari. Atini. Is ya mutakalam definite? Why? Damir. Zaka. Is zaka definite? Ismu ishara. Yushiru ila kalamin. So kalamin is indefinite. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? So you will have to make columns, in your book, and then write down the nouns, and then you will write down why. You will say al-muhalla bi-al, or you will say al-mudaf ila marifa. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Al-mudaf ila marifa. I should write down ila here. Al-mudaf ila marifa. Okay. Atini, give me. We described Atini yesterday. Inshallah, you remember that. Atini, give me zaka. Zaka is zalika. What is zaka here? I know that. Mafulun bihi. Remember, ata, yuti will have two mafulun bihi. Inshallah, you will remember that. Okay. Sahibul mahal. Haza, what is haza? Ismu ishara. Is it definite? Of course it is definite. Al-mushtari, la. Alladhi fawkahu. So alladhi is definite, and fawka is our zarf, and who is mudaf ilayhi majroor, but it is definite. Okay. This, no. The one which is above it. Sahibul mal. Haza, this, al-mushtari, na'am. Wa atini kalama rasasin, and give me pencil. Okay, brothers and sisters, so again, atini, ni, nunu vikaya, and ya mutakallam as a mafulun bihi, and kalama, another mafulun bihi. Remember, ata, yu'ti will have two mafulun bihis. These are the things that we'll remember. Now let me tell you something more, brothers and sisters. Book 3 has got a lot of information, tons of information. And sometimes it is overwhelming. As you will see in the next lesson is very long. It may take us 2 sessions to complete it. And you will see the information is coming from everywhere, left and right. So what shall we do? We are progressing at a steady pace. Every day we must go forward. So this is my suggestion to you, brothers and sisters. Make your notes and understand it. If you do not memorize it, doesn't matter. Sister Abhi? Understanding is important. And with your notes, what will happen later on, when you will revise it, everything will come into its proper place. So do not unnecessarily put yourself in a position where you feel kind of under distress. Don't feel that way. Try to understand as much as you can and revise as much as you can. And write down your notes so that when you will revise, it will become very clear to you. I have had many students, brothers and sisters, they said we have to revise book 3 over and over again. Because the information is so much in it that you will need to revise it over and over again. But inshallah, I am hoping, brothers and sisters, that after the course finishes, when we will study Quran, then all these rules we have to bring in front and apply to the Quran. So everything that we will be studying in Quran will be a revision of book 3 and 2. So it will come to you. See, our relationship with the Quran is forever and ever. As long as we breathe, we have a relationship with Quran. So our love and relationship with Quran will remain, and it will remain in the light of all the rules that we are learning. And we will be studying Quran, understanding Quran in the background of the language that we are learning, inshallah. Hope you follow me, brothers and sisters. Inshallah. Is it clear? So do not worry. Do not get distressed. Take it as it comes, understand it, write your notes, and we move forward. Inshallah. Sahibul Mahal. Haza kalamu rasasin. Haza mubtada, kalamu khabar, wa huwa mudaf, and mudaf ilayhi. This is a pencil. Atini daftaran. See, daftaran is indefinite. Ni, ya mutakalam is definite. Why? It's a damir. It's a damir. Sahibul Mahal. Adaftaru. Definite. Why? Muhalla bi al. Decorated with al. Fine. Anwa'un mukhtalifun. The notebook is of many kinds. Ayya naw'in turidu. Uridu daftaran. Again indefinite. Za is a nat. Warakin, indefinite. Mudaf ilayhi. Musattarin. Za warakin musattarin. Musattarin is also indefinite. Warakin is mudaf ilayhi, and musattarin is your nat. Fine, brothers and sisters. Ala gilafihi. Is gilaf indefinite? Yes. Why? What will you say? Al-mudaf ila marifa. Are you with me? Al-mudaf ila marifa. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? Kharitatul alamil islamiyyi. Okay, brothers and sisters, is kharitatu definite? Yes. Why? Al-mudaf ila marifa. And what is al-islamiyyi? Not. Okay, fine. So, I want a notebook which is lined, pages are lined, warakin is a page, And on the cover of it, there is a map of Islamic world. Clear, brothers and sisters? The meaning is clear? Sahibul Mahal. Aturidu shayyan akhara. What is the translation? Do you need anything more? Any other thing? Do you need any other thing? Al-Mushtari La. Sahibul Mahal. Yunadi ibnahu. So whether is ibna definite? Yes. Why? Al-Mudaf ila Ma'rifah. This is all the categories we'll be bearing in mind. Now, brothers and sisters, Yunadi. What is ibna? Mafulun bihi. Wa huwa mudaf and mudaf ilayhi. Ya waladu. Is ya, what is ya? Harfun nida. Is waladu definite? Yeah. What will you say? An-nakiratul maqsudatu bin nida. Da, hadhihi, is hadhihi definite? Yes, ismu shara. And it is mafulun bihi. And what is al-ashya'a? Badal. Fi kisin. No, kisin is indefinite. So, Dr. Sahib will also ask us to go to the main lesson and find out all the nouns which are indefinite. So then we will make a list of indefinite nouns. Now this lesson gives a thorough practice of Ma'rifah and Nakira. Inshallah. Lil Mushtari. Tilmizun anta. What is anta? Definite. Why? It's a damir. It's a damir. Na'am. Masmuka. Is ka definite? Why? It's damir. What about ismu? Is definite? Why? Al-mudaf ila ma'rifah. Ismi malikun. Is ism definite? Why? Mudaf ila ma'rifah. Is malikun definite? Why? It is al-alamun. This is the way we will do it, inshallah. Fi ayyi madrasatin tadrusu. In which school you study? Malik. Fi madrasati Umar Thanawiya. Fi madrasati Umar Thanawiya. Okay, brothers and sisters? Is madrasati definite? Yes. Why? Al-mudaf ila ma'rifah. Fine, brother. Is Umar definite? Yes. Why? It's alam. And Athanaviyati is your naat for madrasa. Yusallimu lahu. See, lahu, jar majrur. Is who definite? Yes. Why? It's damir. Al-waladu, is it definite? Yes. Why? Al-muhalla bi'al. And al-ashya'a definite? Why? Al-muhalla bi'al. Fi kisin. Now it is indefinite. وَيَدْفَعُ مَالِكٌ قِيمَتَهَا. Ha is damir. Is qimat definite? Yes. Why? Al-mudaf ila ma'rifah. وَيَخْرُجُ. يُسَلِّمُ لَهُ وَلَدُ الْأَشْيَاءَ. The boy gives him the things in a bag, and Malik pays the price of it, and he goes out. Sahibul Mal. Ya Maliku. Is Maliku definite? Yes. It was already definite. So Ya did not make any difference to it. We have to understand that. Ta'al. Come. Now again we will do this ta'al here, inshallah. Hadihi lawhatun jamilatun. This is a beautiful plate or tablet. Tahwi, containing ayatin. What is it, brothers and sisters? Ayatin wa ahaditha. Containing ayatin wa ahaditha. Tell me one thing, brother. What is tahwi? Fi'l. Fi'l al-mudari. What is madi? Hawa, Yahwi, Tahwi. Fine. Why it is Tahwi? Because it is Lavhatun. It's a muannas. Lavhatun. Okay. Now, brothers and sisters, tell me, what is ayatin? Mafulun bihi, mashallah, mashallah. Jama muannas salim. Brothers and sisters, this is beautiful. Now you understand that ayatin, which has a kasra, but it is mansoob. This knowledge will help you to understand Quran, inshallah. And wa ahaditha. What is this? Mawtufun ala ayatin. And it is mansoob. But this is a plural, mafa'ilu. It is diptote. That is why there is a single fatah. Ayatin has a tanween kasra, but ahaditha has a single fatah. Why single fatah? Because it is a diptote. Hiya hadiyatun laka. Is ka definite? Why? It's a damir. Shukran, yakrau. Ma indakum, is kum definite? Yes. Damir. Yanfadu. Wa ma indallahi bakin. Okay. Al-Muslimu, this is a hadith, brother. Man. Al-Muslimu definite? Yes. Muhalla bil-al. Man definite? Yes. Why? Ismu mawsula. And how about ma indakum? Is ma definite? Yes. What is it? Ismu mawsula. MashaAllah. MashaAllah. Excellent, brothers. Alhamdulillah. You are getting stronger in your understanding. Al-Muslimuna definite? Muhalla bil-al. Lisanihi, is lisani definite? Why? Al-Mudaf ila Marifa. Wa yadihi, is it definite? Why? Mudaf ila Marifa. Rawahu Shaykhan. Okay, brother? Is who definite? Why? It's Damir. Is Shaykhani definite? Why? Muhalla bil. See, now tell me one thing, brother and sister. What will you call this? Halwa puri? Inshallah. It's easy, isn't it? Keep this in your mind. And you know something? You do not have to memorize. Why? You already know it. You already have a good idea about all these things, inshallah. So you do not have to sit down. You already have memorized it, inshallah. Brothers and sisters, the questions. Mal ashya'u allati ishtaraha Malik. Okay. What will you say? Al ashya'u allati ishtaraha Malik. Hiya kalamun wa daftarun. Okay. Aina yadrusu Malik? Yadrusu Malik fi madrasati Umar al-Thanawiya. Okay. Now you have to study the lesson, read it a couple of times, and then write the answers at home. Here I'm doing a little fast because we just read the lesson once. You may not have memorized everything. So I would request you to read the lesson and then write down these answers at home. And if you have difficulty, you have the Hallo Tamarin. Brothers and sisters, Hallo Tamarin and the key of third book, these are very important tools that you have. We did not have the luxury of having these things when we were studying. You are very, very fortunate. So make use of them, inshallah. Read the key as often as you can. Keep it next to your bedside, so that whenever you have time, you read it. Before you go to bed, you read it. And inshallah, it will make you strong in your understanding. Maza hawatil. What will you say? Maza hawatil lahwatu. What is this? Hawat. And then you say hawatil. What is it, brothers and sisters? No. Fail and file. MashaAllah. Fail and file. What kind of a fail is this? Nakis. How did you get this? Let us do it now. Let's conjugate. Hawa, Hawaya, Hawau. Huh? What will you say? Hawau. And then Hawat. Got the idea? This is Ta'utanisi. Okay? And you drop the Ya. Huh? We have to understand all these things, inshallah. You will say Hawatil Lahwatu Ayatin wa Ahaditha, inshallah. I will read it quickly because what we are reading, we already read in the key in English. Now we are reading the lesson, which is the same thing is explained in Arabic. Al-ismu, brothers and sisters, imma ma'rifa wa imma nakira. Translation. The noun is either definite or indefinite. فَالْمَعْرِفَةُ مَا دَلَّ عَلَى مُعَيَّنٍ. What is the meaning of muayyanin? Particular. Definite, specific. What is muayyana? What is it? Muayyana. It is ism maf'ul. Ayyana, yuayyinu, muayyin and muayyan. Something which is particular or specific or definite. So, the definite noun indicates us something which has been defined or which is made particular. Okay. For example, ka Muhammadin, like Muhammadin. Is it clear, brothers and sisters? The meaning is clear? Wa anta wa hadha wa kitabul mudarris wal jamiyati. These are all definite nouns. Got the idea? So it points out, al-ma'rifa points out to a particular thing, brothers and sisters. Wa nakiratu, an indefinite, ma dalla ala ghayri muayyin, which is not specified, not definite, not particular. Ka rajulin, like a man, wa kitabin, wa jamiyatin. Clear, brothers and sisters? Aqsamul Marifa, kinds of Marifa. Al-Ma'rifu Sabatu Aqsamin. It is of 7 kinds. Okay. Number 1, Damir. Okay. Mislu, example, Ana wa Anta wa Huwa. Now what is this? Wata'u min Katabtu, katabta, katabti. What is the meaning of this?
No, it's of the anta, anti, antuma.
MashaAllah. Tatumatun, titumatunna, tuna. These are all definite. And they are marfu. We are going to study. There is a lesson coming on Damair only. And we will study in detail the kinds of Damair. Marfu, Mansub, Majrur. That is the beauty of Madina books, brothers and sisters. The Dr. Sahib has done amazing thing. And if you study Madina books, Alhamdulillah, you know 90% of the grammar. So what about 10%? The 10% is the grammar that is not frequently used. Are you with me? You don't use, it's rarely used. But with the knowledge of 90%, brothers and sisters, that 10% when it comes in front of you, you will understand. Because you already have a foundation. So you won't find it difficult. Inshallah, when Dr. Sahib comes here in October, we will have special classes. with him. We will have special classes with him. And he will explain us many things that he did not describe in the books, inshallah. So we are all looking forward to meeting him in person and sitting in the class and having him standing and explaining us, inshallah. Number 2, al-alamu. What is al-alamu? Proper nouns, brother. You got it. Ahmadu wal Hindu wa Makkatu. Ismul ishara. Mislu hadha wa dhalika wa hadhihi wa tilka wa haulai. Al-ismul mawsula. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Mislu alladhi wal ladhina wal lati wal lati wa ma. Waman. What are they, brothers and sisters? Al-Mawsulataini. They are both Ismul Mawsula. Number 5, Al-Muhalla bi-al. Got the idea? Al-Kitabu wal-Rajulu. Al-Mudafu ila Marifa. Kitabuhu wa kitabu Hamidin wa kitabu Hadha. These are all Al-Mudaf ila Marifa. And now, here is an example. وَكِتَابُ الَّذِي. What is al-Lazi here? Mudaf ilayhi. MashaAllah. Excellent. Huh? Okay. But it is Marifa. So Kitab is Marifa? Yes. Kitab became Marifa because it is Al-Mudaf ila Marifa. Very good. Kharaja min al-fasli qabla qalilin. Wa kitabul mudarrisi. Amma al-mudafu ila nakira fa nakiratun. If it is mudaf ila nakira, then it is nakira. Mislu kitabu talibin. Talibin is mudaf ilayhi. It is nakira. Is kitabu marifa or nakira? Nakira. Why? Because mudaf ilayhi is nakira, indefinite. Baytu mudarrisin, the house of a teacher. Fine. An-nakiratul maqsudatu bin nida, mithlu ya rajulu wa ya shaykhu. Iza nadaita rajulan wa shaykhan muayyanaini. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? If those shaykh and man, if they are called, and we know they are specific, particular, then they are all definite because of harfun nida. Amman nakiratu ghayru maqsudati bin nida fa nakiratun. If the noun which is indefinite, brothers and sisters, okay, and you call with harfun nida, okay, but you are not calling a particular person, okay, then that noun remains indefinite. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? And what is the best example for that? Kakawli ama, like the call of a blind man who's standing on the street corner and asking somebody, "Oh man, help me to cross the road." So it means any man. At that time, that ya did not make that noun definite. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Fine. Ghayru maqsudati means it is not aimed at a particular individual. Fine, brothers and sisters. Wal ma'rifatu, and the definite noun, la tatagayyaru haluha. But then what kind of verb is this? Tatagayyaru. Form 5. Tagayyara, to change. Tatagayyaru, where is the file? Sister Hafsa? Halu, mashallah, mashallah. See, your mind is now identifying it. Because file has to be marfu, so halu is your file. And it is mudaf, mudaf ilayhi, bin nida. Ya Khalidu, ya haza. It means, the marifa, the definite noun, its condition does not change by nida. Got the idea? It remains definite. Whether you have harfu nida in front of it or you don't have it. Read the sentence properly, brothers and sisters. Al-ma'rifatu la tatagayyaru haluha bin nida. The definite noun, its condition does not change by harfu nida. Ya Khalidu, ya haza. Inshallah. So that's it, brothers and sisters. Hati salasata amsilatin lin nakira. What are the three examples, brother? Kalamun, kitabun, rajulun, any three nouns, okay? Hati salata amsilatin li kulli kismin min aksamil ma'rifa. Now give, three examples of everything. I'm sure you can give. You can give three examples of all. Write down in the order, like this, brothers and sisters, and then you will just write down three examples. We have written some of them here. Is it clear? Very simple, brother. Istakhrij min ad-darsi ma fihi min nakhira. Everything that is in noun is indefinite in the main dars, write it. Find out. Inshallah you can do it. Now number 4. Istakhraj min ad-darsi ma fihi min ma'rifa. Wazkur nawwa kulli wahidin minha. The way we did it in the beginning. You have to do it and write it. Brothers and sisters, if you get time, do it. Otherwise, even as a shortcut, because we have limited time in our hand, you have got lots of responsibility. Read the lesson and do it in your mind. Read the lesson and do it in your mind. Warada fid darsi. It was mentioned in the dars. What was mentioned? Ya waladu, ya maliku. Ayyuhum maktasaba. What is the meaning of iktasaba? Gained. Write down. To gain or obtain. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Ayyuhum maktasaba at-tarifa. Which one gained the definiteness? Bin nida. Al-walad. Only al-waladu. Because Malik was already definite. Good answer, Brother Hassan. Very good. Ikra al-Hadith al-Ati. Read the following hadith. وَعَيِّن مَا فِيهِ مِن نَكِرَاتِ وَالْمَعَارِفِ وَاذْكُرْ وَكُلِّ مَعْرِفَةٍ. Are you with me, brothers? We just have to, when we see ma'rifah, then we describe the reason for it. Okay, fine. And Anasin ibn Malikin. Anasin. An is your harfchar. So Anasin. Is it definite? Why? Al-alam. Very good. Okay. And then it is Ibni. Is Ibni definite? Why? Ma'rifa. You will say al-mudaf ila ma'rifa. So you will write down the nouns in one column and then you will describe. Nakira and Ma'rifa, both. Huh? In Nakira we don't have to describe. But in Ma'rifa you describe. Huh? Anna rajulan. What is rajulan? Nakira. Fine. Sa'ala nabiyya. Ma'rifa. Muhalla bil al. Mata sa'atu. Ya Rasulallahi. When is the day of judgment? O Prophet of Allah. Asa'atu, is it definite? Yes. Muhalla bil al. Ya Rasulallahi. So brothers and sisters, Rasul is definite because of it is both ways. But it is definite. Even there was no ya, it was still definite. Why definite? Are you with me? Rasulullahi. What did ya do? It made Rasulu into Rasulullah. Huh? Okay, fine, brothers and sisters. Is Allahi definite? Why? Mualla bil al. It has got al also. Ma'adatta laha. What is this verb, brother? Tell me form. Form 4. Form 4. What is it, brothers and sisters? Adda. It comes from adda and then adda. To prepare. This verb comes quite often in the Quran, brother. Allah has prepared Jannah for the Mu'mineen and Jahannam for the Kafirin.